folks. Hope everybody enjoyed Black Water by the Doobie Brothers. Another one of those songs you probably haven't heard on a regular basis on your regular radio, which is probably why you're tuned to WPCR. So, what's going on with you, Chuck? You got a guest for us?
We got Mr. Craig Corporal is back with us. He was on about a month ago. Played a couple of his songs, did a couple of his funny impressions, and we thought, what the hell, we got nothing else to do, or nobody else wants to be on the show, so we'd get him back. And welcome, Craig.
Well,
thanks for
it's nice to be back, I think.
braving the weather.
It's a bear out there. I heard you guys talking about Mardi Gras. I mean, you know, Mardi Gras is coming up. We all need to escape here. Head down to New Orleans. Weather's pretty good down there right now.
We, I heard a Dixieland band actually at the
excellent, yeah.
Sam and Dave's in Rocky River last night when they kick off their month-long Mardi Gras celebration. They were excellent musicians.
Good stuff.
It's been a long time since I heard a tuba and a clarinet, other than the national acclaimed Port Clinton Symphony Orchestra, better known as Ron Howard. Oh, jeez. Okay, so what up, man?
Well, I agreed to come on the show today because it was time for me to step out of the molecular closet.
Whoa! Wait a minute! I make up the words here.
I wanted this to happen on this show, guys. I have a shucking secret to share with you, and I figured I better do it.
Oh, molecular! I get it now.
It was a Luthier word.
Yeah.
I almost snuck it by him. Yes, indeed. I'm getting ready to go to Mardi Gras, and I have written a song to reveal the fact that I am not a big fan of raw oysters. And so I figured, this would be the place.
I have a theory.
Yes?
It was a brave man that ate the first oyster.
As a matter of fact, that's pretty much what the song is about.
I really believe that.
It's a who ate the first raw oyster. That's what it's all about.
Oh, well, there, talk about great minds thinking alike.
Absolutely.
You and Buck are on the same page of music.
So let's see, Easter's on, April 24th. That means Mardi Gras is when?
Well, it always, Mardi Gras Day is the day before Ash Wednesday, which is 40 plus days before Easter.
Ooh.
So it's coming up in early March. Is
Yeah,
Mardi
how many
Gras
days to the whiskey?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
keep it in things he understands.
Right. Right.
41, since nobody asked.
Yeah, it all has to do with how many blue moons there are, and
Hey, well, speaking of
there were a lot of blue moons at the Mona Me yesterday.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You want to
I
explain?
mean, Pam and Earl were drinking quite a few of them.
Aha.
Speaking of that, I've got another fact that nobody cares about, but I'm going to share it with you, whether you like it or not.
Well, so far I don't like it.
Well, if you guys would just talk for a minute while I get the iPhone here flopping around.
Punch those things in there. All right. Is it a Mardi Gras fact or a
No,
fact?
no, and well,
Easter fact?
it's just a fact.
A Christmas fact?
Hold on, here it is. It's a calendar fact. I have two calendar facts. According to most people, the world is going to end in 2012, just so you know, by
That's
as
the Mayan
predicted by the Mayan
right.
calendar and Nostradamus, my first cousin, I might add. Okay, this year, the month of July has 5 Fridays, 5 Saturdays, and 5 Sundays.
Huh.
It's a fact. You can look it on your calendar and see this. This happens once every 823 years.
Boy, am I glad I could be around for this one.
No, you were here. You were here for the last one. I know. I don't know about the next one. This is also called money bags. Just so you know, anyone that
Dead air.
anyone that suspects
Anyone, please.
anyone.
Howl it, would you?
Anyway, this if you're into feng shui, I think that's how you say
I'm
it.
still looking up that molluscular.
Molluscular.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, just so you know, this July there are 5 full weekends in the month.
So this is better than a blue moon. I mean, a blue moon is.
Well, that
Yeah,
only
it's much
happens
more
once in a
frequent.
blue moon.
That's
But
what it
this
does.
this happens once every 823 years.
Once in a money bags.
So yeah, and not once in a money bags. So anyway, I just thought you might want to know
That's
that.
a good one.
Has absolutely nothing to do with Mardi Gras or anything else that I know of.
Well,
but,
there is a link. It's a reason for a party, which is what Mardi Gras is all
Yeah,
about.
I checked. So according to that, we should get 3 paydays from WPCR in the month of July, as opposed to our normal 2 per month.
You knew this was going somewhere, right? You knew it was going somewhere.
Yeah, I just knew it. Well,
Well, all right. Well, let's hear the
Well, all right.
tribute
It's
to
time,
mollusks,
time to
or,
step out of the closet here.
well, geez.
Yeah.
Move on down that way a little bit, will you?
I've said many times that I would do the crawfish thing, suck the head off a crawfish and eat blackened baby oysters, but slipping these slimy shell dwellers down my throat just doesn't work very well. So anyway, the song goes this way. It is called Raw Oysters. Been hanging around New Orleans for a whole lot of years. Passing from the corner clear to Algiers. Even the nuns at the Ursulines cloister I've asked. Ate the first raw oyster. Exactly who was walking along said to himself there'd be nothing wrong cracking open one of them shells just to see how the inside smells. Well, whoever it was must have liked what he's seen. That sticky old thing, it disappeared clean into his mouth where he squished it around without chewing. Then he swallowed it down. Whoever it was, he started a trend. Cooks became cool where the big muddy bends. Uptown, downtown, river, and the lake. Raw oysters at weddings, Ethan and weeks 2, 3, 4. Now a drop of hot Tabasco is used by some. I guess it hides the taste of that oyster chum. But I ain't buying into the fad. I know why, yes I do. I know it's something tastes really bad. I got rules about what I'll eat. I don't like stuff that used to be meat. Innards and eyeballs, privates and such. These are things that I just will not touch. And raw oysters, they're at the top of my list. You can say what you want, but I'm gonna insist. I think raw oysters smell like old socks and look like they fell from the nose of an ox. That's why I'm here at today's event, singing a song I'm clearly intent, convincing you what's raw just shouldn't be chow. So I'll close with 3 cheers about it right now, if you're ready. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 raw oysters on the ocean floor. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. You better fry 'em up or they'll slime your plate. I'm gonna close with one last one. Ladies out there, I want you to shake those pom-poms when you hear this one now. Florentine, Rockefeller, Blue Point steamed. As long as you cook 'em, you won't get reamed. But oysters on the half shell should be against the law. Hard labor if you eat 'em. Rah, rah, rah. I shot the guy who ate that first raw oyster.
And
All right.
and this song brought to you by the Seafood Department at Bassett's Market. Ladies and gentlemen.
Something fishy about that, isn't there?
Very good. How long did it take you to write that song?
A couple of weeks. I was screwing around with it.
Hey, have you ever heard, speaking of mollusks and oysters, have you ever heard of oyster etiquette? Are you aware of what that is?
Oyster etiquette. Well,
Yes.
I'm sure you're going to tell
I
us.
am. It was developed
Speak.
at the Southport Raw Bar in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, about 40 years ago, and it has osmosed, I don't know the word, morphed to where it's a wholly acceptable practice from any restaurant to any campfire, but it means if you happen to get a bad raw oyster, and some think they're bad to start with, but sometimes they're bad,
Right, sometimes worse than others.
you are allowed to spit it out wherever you are, on the person next to you, on the floor, and well, you really don't have any choice. You have to. So,
On the floor.
what? Okay. Are we done? Well, thanks for dropping by.
It's been a shell time.
It has. Just a reminder, folks, this show, I don't know if it's a show or not, is brought to you by Tommy Johnson Realty. Do you want me to stop? In Marblehead, Ohio. Tommy is one of the finest realtors in the country. She consistently makes the Million Man March or the $1 Million Club or whatever it is. Anyway, I'm getting all kinds of signals here from the producer. I don't know what it means, so Tommy, I'll be back. I will be back, and I'll finish this in a moment.